Why, hello there, Cancer. Welcome to this timeless love reading where we are going to dive deep into the connection between you and your person, all right? So this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And what I want you guys to do is think of a person that's on the mind, okay? For most of you, you already know who this person is, all right? You already clicked on this love reading for a reason. This is a timeless reading, so it does not matter whenever you find yourself here. Based on the law of attraction, this is for you. So we're going to dive deep into this reading. First thing I want to do, though, is just remind everybody, don't get scammed by these scammers out here. Unfortunately, there's a ton of people pretending to be me on Instagram, and they try to solicit people through direct message into a reading. Just ignore these frauds, guys. The only way that you can get a personal reading from me is to click the link in the description box below. You can do it totally securely through there. You can also find my official social media accounts there, okay? So I just have to say that, okay? First thing we're going to do in this reading, though, Cancer, is we are going to look at how your person is currently feeling about you, all right? So let's take a look. How are they currently feeling about you? We're going to do 4 major shuffles here. Let's go. How is their person feeling about you? As always, I want to thank the angels and spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination and allowing it to unfold in a synchronistic manner. Thank you very much. Got 3 more. How is this person feeling about you? Oops, got a jumper right off the bat. All right, 3 more. Cancer. Last one. All right, Cancer, let's see what's going on. So, I feel like this person views you as someone who's extremely spiritually rich. Okay, I feel like they live a very different lifestyle than you. We have the completion card here as well, so they feel like you're going to complete them. Okay, so I would say they are interested in a relationship with you. There's something about, they're almost like, they feel like you're interested in other things. So we have the intensity card here, but the way that the cards are laid out is the face is like facing away from the other cards. So I feel like they feel like you're just not really interested in them. We also have the nothingness card here, followed by the laziness card. So I feel like this person, it's kind of like they think about you a lot. They know that, like, oh, I wish I could be with this person, but they just have this, like, they have this feeling, Cancer, that you are more interested in other things. Like, they know that you're not just gonna, like, drop everything and run towards them. And by the way, you have to ask yourself whether or not that's true. That's how they feel. So whether or not that's true, that's another story. The way that they feel about you, though, is they would love a relationship with you, okay? Because on a spiritual level, they feel like you would complete them. Like, the merging is definitely going to happen there. They feel like, but they feel like you're just disinterested. It's just like you could focus on this over here, you can focus on that. It's like they're a little bit... They feel like you just got better things going on. And you have to ask yourself whether or not that's true. That's just how they're feeling about you in the current moment. Okay, but definitely a lot of promise here with this completion card. They may feel like you almost have unfinished business in other areas of your life, Cancer, where they see like you almost want to bust through a gate that you haven't really tried to bust through yet. So they're like, oh, I want to be with you. You would complete me, but it's like they know you have a few other things going on that's like making them doubt whether or not the connection could actually work. Okay, but there is promise here because within nothingness is contained everything as well. So just be aware of that, Cancer. So a lot of promise. Let's look at how you are currently feeling about them. Okay, how are you guys feeling about them? Okay, let's jump right into that. Let's do 4 major shuffles here. How is Cancer currently feeling about this person? How are you guys? How are they showing up in your reality? Let's see. I read intuitively, so you guys might see me ignoring some cards, taking other ones. I read intuitively, so I just have my own system, as all tarot readers do, how to select the cards. Let's thank the angels once again for being here, allowing this to unfold synchronistically. Okay, right now we're looking at how do you view this person? How does Cancer view this person? Not you. Last one. How does Cancer view this person? Wow, that was... All right, so you guys definitely, it's that same energy where like the thing that's drawing you guys together is like a vision of a long-term future of you guys together. So you have the 10 of Cups here. So both of you see like, it's almost like you're playing the long-term game. It's just what's coming through. It's like where both of you see a potential meeting, okay, in the future. And I'm not sure how long that future is. You view them as someone who... they have a lot going for them, okay, with the 7 of Pentacles. Like, they have a good life. You also have the Hierophant card here and the King of Cups. So you definitely view this as someone, this person may be kind of, like, oriented towards some sort of system, okay, in, like, the world. Like, I feel like they kind of, they know their place a little bit more than you. So they might be working, like, at a 9-to-5 job. They're also, you view this as someone who's very emotionally stable. King of Cups, they're showing up as that. I could see why you would want to be with this person, but it's like almost like this feeling like you guys are at two different stages in your life where you are kind of like in this mindset of I have this different quest I have to go down. They're on this lifeline. It could be a similar, for some of you, it doesn't mean that they're at a 9-to-5 job. For some of you, they could be like some sort of spiritual teacher as well with this Hierophant card. I sense you guys are on a similar path here, Cancer, but it's more of like a long-term thing, Cancer, is what I'm getting. It's like you guys, I don't know if it's going to happen really soon, but there is this long-term vision. Let's go ahead now and look at what actions are they planning on taking towards you. So what are their intentions towards you? I kind of can feel it, but I don't want to let my limited perspective get in the way. So we're going to do 4 major shuffles here, Cancer. What are their intentions? What are their actions that they're going to take based on the energy right now towards you? They're going to reach out. They're going to sit back. Let's see. Three more here. What are their actions they're going to take towards you? Last one. Wow, yeah. So right off the bat, it's what I sense. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. So, you know, I don't sense them instantly reaching out, okay, unfortunately, if that's what you wanted. Maybe it's something that you have to take the initiative about. We have the Queen of Cups. Okay, this says to me they're going to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. I don't sense that they do have a long-term vision for you. So this is like you guys both have to work some things out. Okay, you also do have this 9 of Swords here, the action. So there may be actually something like holding them back from reaching out to you. For some of you, I sense there is a third party involved here, that there is some sort of like weird love triangle. Make sense of that how you will for some of you. This 9 of Swords, why is this showing up though? We're going to go ahead and clarify it right now. But I feel like they know that it's almost like you have a sub-quest. So part of your guys' quest in life may be to come together, Cancer, but they sense that you have unfinished business elsewhere. It could even be for some of you, you have unfinished business with another person. Like maybe you're on and off with another person. For some of you, you're in a relationship with another person and they sense that. So, but Let's go ahead and clarify that. Why is this Nine of Swords coming up in the actions that they're going to... So this really represents me, like them holding back. Okay, we do have the past lives card popping out as well. Let's do 3 major shuffles. Why is this Nine of Swords here in the actions? This would suggest they're going to sit back and kind of dwell on the negative. Or some trauma is holding them back from reaching out. But let's do 2 more major shuffles here. Nine of Swords. We actually have 2 more. Last one. Yeah, so the Nine of Swords here is clarified by the receptivity card, Cancer. So there's something here about they believe that you're not going to be open to them. Okay, so they believe if they stick their arms out, or they believe that it's just not the right time, I'm sensing. So they want to receive you, but they believe that you have other things going on that's gonna make you not reach out to them. But this is in the category of their actions that they plan on taking towards you. So for some reason, they can't receive your love, actually, is what's mainly the thing for everybody here. I feel like they maybe think they're not good enough, or there is this thing keeps coming up where it's like you have another journey, you have another person, there's other things you're dealing with. And so, yeah, I mean, maybe they have their own love blocks as well. You know, I feel like that's definitely going on. And so they're like, maybe I'm just not ready yet. Knight of Pentacles, there's a ton of promise here, guys. There really is. Let's go ahead and look at now the overall outcome. All right, so if nothing really drastic changes, let's say the lifelines that you guys are on, what's the overall outcome to this situation? All right, what is going to happen based on the energy now? Let's do 4 major shuffles. Overall outcome for Cancer and this person. Three more overall outcome. Last one. All right, guys. We have the Nine of Cups here. So I feel like the overall outcome is like, eventually I feel like you guys are destined to meet each other. Okay, but there is this feeling of not yet with the Hanged Man. All right, so the Hanged Man here is still sticking out. I feel like there's going to be a realization that this is a relationship that both of you want, but it's almost like the feeling I've been getting the whole reading is it has to marinate until both of you surrender to it, because what we saw before is there's something that's blocking their own ability to receive your love. So I'm almost getting the feeling like even if you reach out right now and you pour your heart out to them, they're going to be like, oh, but I think you have to focus on this, or I am doing this. It's all bullshit, though. So, Hanged Man. You also have, but the interesting thing here, the overall outcome, you have the Tower to the Seven of Swords. So, I feel like there's something here that has to happen to this person. Maybe a realization that they need to deeply sink into. Okay, also maybe them seeing you with another person is going to blow their shit up and make them realize that they really do. Because a lot of times that's what happens in relationships. Because when the person is single, the person is like, oh, whatever. But once that person gets into a relationship, the other person is like, oh my God, I want this person now. And that's kind of a dark aspect of humans, but it's just what it is. Why is this? I want to clarify the Seven of Swords here because I'm not really like getting anything instantly. So what overall outcome? Why is this Seven of Swords here though? That could be key key insight. Okay, let's do 3. That was number 1. Why is the 7 of Swords here? For Cancer, their person overall outcome. I feel like someone has to walk away from something. Seven of Swords here. Yeah, okay, so we have the Star card here to clarify the 7 of Swords. So I feel like someone has to, I feel like someone has a lot of healing to do. Okay, like there's some sort of like sketchy trauma that they're dealing with, that the Star card, like they're going to walk towards a healing. Okay, and maybe you represent that healing oasis for them, their true North Star. So there's something that has to go on. There's lessons that have to be learned outside of the dynamic between you two. And once this can be learned, I think you guys are going to come together. But right now, it just seems like the overall outcome is not yet. Okay, so I don't like these readers who just bullshit everyone. And like every reading they do is just like destiny, new love. Like this is a destiny thing. Hanged Man to the 9 of Cups, but it's like not yet. And I'm just being honest with you guys. But you can always make a change to that. And with that being said, let's look at how you can change that. So to close off this reading, Cancer, let's look at the advice for you. So let's say that you wanted to make this work. What is the advice that Spirit has for you as to the actions that you can take now to make this work? All right, so we're going to do 4 major shuffles here before I send you guys off. What are the actions that you can take? What's the advice Spirit has for you? And also advice is beyond that of my limited perspective, so we have to be open. And yours. All right, so that's number 1. We got 3 more. What's the advice from Spirit to Cancer? Whoa. Okay, a few more. Two more. Last one. All right, advice. We have the understanding card. So I feel like what Spirit is saying is understand that there are some things that have to happen for you guys to be together, but it is a destiny. It is something that is meant to happen. Okay, but you have to let some certain events unfold first. You also have the maturity card, which would say, this is like the Ace of Pentacles, guys. So I feel like deep down you guys are ready for each other. I feel like what Spirit is saying here is sink into the realization that you are good enough, that this person is good enough. And I'm getting a unique advice here, is visualize this person as being healed already. Okay, visualize them as being healed already. We also have the sharing card here. And this would suggest, remember I said you have sub-quests. The person isn't reaching out because they think you have this other thing going on. You have to do that other thing here. Okay, so I wouldn't make it a priority to focus on them, actually. I would say do your own thing here. And you have the exhaustion card, so I feel like there's no point in overthinking this connection, okay, or even pouring yourself too much into it. It's like, don't think that all your problems are going to be solved if you can get into this person. The way that you attract things into your life is by convincing the universe that, please let me get this thing because of how not more happy it will make me. When you're trying to manifest something, whether it be a relationship or whatever, and you're saying, please give me this universe because then it's going to make me so happy, that's when it doesn't come. You want to know when things come into your life, guys? Is when you say, it's not going to make me any more happy or less happy. Even though we know that's bullshit, that's just how the operation of the universe works. The law of attraction, whatever you want to call it. You have to not insist that your manifestations come so that it can complete you. And by the way, that's what we saw in this reading, where how the other person felt about you, we had the completion card pop out. So they feel like, both of you feel like there is this this understanding that both of you will complete each other. But like they say, if a half combines with another half, you have a bad relationship. Two whole people have to come together. And the overall message here is I feel like there is some things that both of you have to deal with that are going to make you whole. I'm not even saying it's going to take years. This could happen in a few span of months for some of you. But go with the flow here is what I would say. And I really do appreciate you, Cancer. So I'm going to conclude this reading with having said that. If you found this of value to you and it resonated, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more readings. Every single week, you'll find a reading for Cancer here, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. Also, like, comment the video. It helps grow the channel. But with that being said, I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.